This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Kane. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Can he get onto this? Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Kimmich. Ruben Neves. He won't be happy with that one. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Chance for a shot! Van Dijk. To Ruben Neves. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Couldn't squeeze it through. All the way back. Baresi. Keeper's got good distance on that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Foden climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter.
Foden. Kimmich tries to pass it through. Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Foden. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great chance! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good take, and is he in? Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. It's a loose ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Deep into stoppage time. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 2.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Foden. Foden! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the keeper has it. Alexander-Arnold. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And he's gone back. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Valverde goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Foden. Threads one in. Ah, it looks a good ball through. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball is over the line. No way through. Now it's Messi. Now here's the... Oh, smashing header! And that is a truly outstanding save. Tries to pass it through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Valverde. And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Donnarumma getting this one clear. Ruben Neves. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Here's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate... He's going for goal! And he's lifted it over.
Rice most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Milan truly suffering here. Full of hope and expectation in the build-up to the game, but in truth, this has really been a performance to forget.
Yes, they've never really looked comfortable, Pete.
There's the header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's the clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? Guardiol gets into some space. Akanji getting this one clear. Ruben Neves. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through,
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. So it's down to business here. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Lacroix. It's Camavinga. Foden has it in a wide position. Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Doku. Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly onside here. Kerkesh. And it's Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Camavinga. He's got away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lacroix gets across to intercept that. And that is a little undercooked.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Foden, pass somewhat off target. And they've switched it over to the other side. This looks promising. De Bruyne. They want to be quick to recover this. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Milan have it back and can go again. Yamal. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Foden. It's Camavinga. Foden. Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. Isak is onto it in a flash. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's on it, can he get away? Doku providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Kane. Foden aimed beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Doku, he has found the way through. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in a great position here.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That has not gone well. And the shot! Goal! Milan! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Kane. It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane is offering.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great vision. Valverde in acres of space out. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Sostituzione per il Bayer Leverkusen.
So here comes a substitution.
Lascia il campo per il numero 15.
Kerkez. Pedri. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. Guirassy. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pedri. Tchouameni.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Milan
spettatori.
suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Tries to pass it through. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Bayer Leverkusen really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Akanji. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely shaped ball. Probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. De Bruyne. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one. Shot a goal! Foden. No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Out towards the flank. Guirassy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, he's through here. And the shot! He's scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sostituzione per il Bayer Leverkusen. Numero 8.
Bayer Leverkusen can make their change now with a break in play. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, what about it? Milan certainly weren't expecting this. Mbappe pinches it off him. Now it's Ødegaard, looking to play him in. He can run onto that. He's found the way through. An uncompromising challenge. Ødegaard! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Desperate defending required here. Hangs one, terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice, that's gone loose. He's being urged to shoot. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Chips it through. Good ball, good take. Guirassy. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Kerkez. Guirassy. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chooses to go cross-field. This looks promising. He's found some space. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Good read, needed to be. Rodri.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Climbs up big! He's delivered all right! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Son Heung-min!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Camavinga. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Robertson. And the finish! Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. This There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. And it's Robertson. And he's gone looking for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Goes for a shot! Milan with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Chooses to go, and he's had a hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Looking to play him in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that has been clubbed away. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
He rises! This time, surely! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy.
Batistuta! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
He's one-on-one! He could be... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it's Batistuta. Real chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out.
Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rudiger. Akanji. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. He is through here!
That was lovely, that.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Caicedo. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through?
Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi. Knocks it into space. Foden. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the right. And he's got the beating of his man. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Terrific header. Has another goal. He has done it. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well read, nice interception. Rodri, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Threads one in. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a promising position. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort in for the pieces. He scored. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally...
Tries from a long way out. 5 minutes to add. Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. It's come to nothing. So that's it. It is all over. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. That has been slung wide. It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Milan with the corner. They're first. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robertson. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a very... Goes for a shot! Decent enough try. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Shot at goal! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Messi! Nicely spread. Kutchu. Ruben Neves. Milan are 3 down and sinking. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Son Heung-min.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Bale! Final touch was poor.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Indonesia have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Messi. Now it's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball driven towards the far post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
He has found a way through. Climbs up big! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Son Heung-min in with the challenge. He's got away. Now the ball in. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Knocks it into space. Camavinga. Robertson. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes.
That has found him in acres of space. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And it's Porro. Cross flung in. Oh, smashing header! No, he can't turn it in. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Beckham. Messi. And Messi! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field
Whistle
is
goes, and we
10,
start the second half. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Up he goes! Bale! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Now it's Villa. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he takes a shot! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be...
Messi! No, it's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Donnarumma. Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. And they've got a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. This looks promising. Messi. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's bustling through here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Son Heung-min. And the counter is on. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Beckham. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Applies the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham. He's found a way through. And Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this. Akanji does well to get it back. And it's Beckham. And claimed it back swiftly. Thinks about the shot. That has not gone well. And this is Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 8.
Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's intervened well there.
To replace him is number 8.
Well, they could break here.
Batistuta.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Ruben Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckham. Picked out brilliantly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Neves. Played out to the left flank. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Beckham. And it's Messi. Who played through for the wide man. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Kukcu. Coming on the field is number 22.
And the shot!
Stojkovic.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has a look up and a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Simeone. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. And it's Messi. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
And a chance! Simeone finds himself offside. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? Played in by Robertson. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, smashing header! Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Camavinga. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Messi. De Bruyne. Great pressure, plenty of it. Son Heung-min. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. Simeone going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found the way through. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is just off target. Robertson
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aims beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Is there any support? He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's De Bruyne. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion.
And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde gets into a good position. And it's Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Simeone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net. The breakthrough arrives at last. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smooth. Face to face. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Akanji with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Valverde. Son Heung-min with the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Could move up a gear here. Messi tries to pass it through. And that's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
De Bruyne clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Park. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Valverde. And that's another good win of the ball. And now the breakaway. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's superb. Messi!
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Decent chance!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Donnarumma is there and he can get that clear. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's... And he has shown him a yellow card. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Long ball upfield. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And Messi! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Out to the right. Great vision. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And we're done. Milan cannot spin this any other way.